Hi guys, Malvern Hills today. Started here, British camp, and that's my favourite place to start the Malverns from, which is the southern side. Just going to swing around. It's October, leaves are coming off, pretty cold, not really very nice, a bit overcast, but there's some pockets of sunshine. It's going to stay dry, which is the main thing. Be a nice place to live, wouldn't it? Swing round a sec, see all the golden sort of leaves up on the trees, and there they are. That's the Malvern Hills. It's basically a sawtooth ridge that goes from sort of Ledbury sort of direction in Herefordshire over to Worcester on the Worcestershire end, and it's a sawtooth ridge of sort of like a sort of dragon spine or something, and it's not a lovely place for hill walking. So there you go, it's all nicely pathed, and you got 1, 2, 3, another couple down there, 4, 5 or 6 I think, sort of spines to get through, and that's there is the Worcestershire Beacon, and that's where I'm headed. I think it'll take me about an hour and a half to get up there, and the views are great. One of the best things about here, we'll just walk on a bit, is that the surrounding countryside is very, very flat, so the views you get can be for miles, and it looks really good. So going to aim for the Worcestershire Beacon today, 425 metres ASL, highest point in the Malverns. Got my unfashionable warm hat on, and yeah, so hopefully it'll be alright. So going to get up onto that first little peak there, and hopefully the views will come into play. See you in a bit. Right, well the views opened up a bit. That's the British camp, which, as you can tell by the sort of platform, sort of pyramid nature of it, it's an old Iron Age hill fort, and there's I started in the car park just at the foot of that. I might go up there later if I got time, but once you get up there there's not really anywhere else to go, so yeah, nice view from there though, so I might go up there later. Quarry over there, and I've only walked for a few minutes, and you can see how flat the surrounding countryside is. It's beautiful houses and church down there. Real sort of green and pleasant England along here. It's the home of Edward Elgar. I think some of the beautiful sort of scenery of England's green and pleasant land inspired that gentleman to compose some rather nice music. Because yeah, this is his home, and he came up here quite a lot. They're the sort of that's the ridge that I'm on now, and the valley down here. This hill here marks the end of the Cotswolds, Cotswold Way, which goes from sort of Cheltenham to Bath. So that's the end of the Cotswolds there, and this is all the Cotswolds Ridge at the back, over Cheltenham Way round there, and it goes as far as Bath, and you can see the Malvern Hills from the Lansdowne Hills in Bath. So yeah, great. Well, there's the Cotswolds, so going to progress on a bit and catch you a sec. Right, as you walk from British camp towards the Worcestershire Beacon, you'll meet two paths. A swing round. Path on the left is the easier path, and that's great if you've got kids or people who don't want to do anything too strenuous, and that walks around the ridge and goes flat all the way there, and the right path goes up onto the ridge, which is this one, and that's if you want to do this sort of sawtooth ridge walk, which is the one I'm going to take. So there's your choice, you got one or the other. See you in a sec. Right, just reached the first sort of rocky summit, the first spike in the sort of series of spines goes on there. Views open up already because of the flat nature of the surrounding countryside. That's the Titterstone Clee Hill, which is over in Worcestershire, as the valley. Lovely view of the Brecon Beacons today. Don't know if the camera picks it up. Maybe it'd be better from the summit. That's in the very distance is Hay Bluff, just up from Hay on Wye, and that was the subject of the last video. And Penmore over there. Can't see it too well actually, but Penmore and Sugarloaf Mountain, nice views. And that's the British camp there. And that behind it is May Hill, I think it's called, which is up from Gloucester. So yeah, nice views open up already. Hopefully when we get up a bit higher, the views will clear a bit, but lovely colours on the trees, as you can see. Look at that. Lovely autumn fall. So yeah, got another few spines to get up, and we'll see in a bit. So some bits of this are quite steep, and it's good for exercise actually, because you're constantly going up and down. So it's quite a decent walk actually if you do the whole of the Malvern Ridge. Popular with fell runners as well, because it's all nicely sort of tracked. It's pretty easy to navigate along here, because all the main paths, they run from north to south, or south to north. So we're walking north, which means that that's east, and I know that's east because the Cotswolds are there, and that's west because it's over towards Wales and I can see Wales. Quite a strong southwesterly wind coming through right through there, and that's where the Bristol Channel is, or finishes, so it's coming straight off the sea. Just a tip, old golfers tip this, if you want to know where the wind's coming from, pick a bit of grass and just let it go, and there you go, it's going perfectly southwest. So well, it's coming from the southwest, so yeah, that's the wind direction. Just another tip, the path there is sort of the middle of the ridge. Just find out the wind direction, and if you can, just tuck yourself in like I have down here, just in from the ridge, and that's sheltering me there. So just walk, you know, a little bit down from whichever side the wind's coming across on the ridge, and you can shelter yourself. It's much better on this side. So just a little tip, rather than walking right through the centre and getting blown around everywhere. Good, right, catch a sec. Just seeing if I can pick up the Brecon Beacons a bit better, because there's some pockets of sunshine now, it's cleared up a bit. That's the Scirid Fawr there, and that's the Sugarloaf, that one, the sort of pyramid shaped one. Penkerrig Kelk, Penmore. Yeah, not bad actually. Don't know how this is coming out. Hay Bluff's over there. So yeah, not too bad. Some nice pockets of sunshine now actually. Haven't bought a map today because I've been up here a few times. It's pretty easy navigation really. But yeah, I'm gonna progress on a bit, and view's pretty much the same. I'll try and get a bit higher up, and hopefully the view will clear a bit. It's still a bit cloudy. See you in a sec. It's a nice view here. Ridge just falls away there on that side. And there it is, the target, Worcestershire Beacon. Yeah, it's a lovely view from up there. Quite a lot more work to do. It's going to looks a bit like a bomb crater, that one, doesn't it? Could be one from the war. Maybe a plane got lost on the way back from Coventry or somewhere. Yeah, there you go. That's the Worcestershire Beacon. So I've got to run down there into there's a tiny little sort of hamlet there, run up. That there's a false summit. It's just, oh, you can see the trig, I think. Good zoom on this camera. Helps if you can hold it still. But yeah, the trig's up there, so yeah, great. Bit of work to do, and progress on a bit. Try and keep sheltered from the wind. I'll see you in a sec. Right, nice view of the town of Malvern there. That's it down there. Famous for its spring water, which was believed to have had healing powers, I think, in the Victorian times. So it's a spa town, I guess a bit like Bath or Cheltenham. Really nice actually, very pretty. Michael Portillo did a really good Great British Railway Journeys episode there. I enjoyed that, that was good. There's the Lickey Hills, which are just south of Birmingham. And that's the city of Worcester over there. There's a cathedral. And I don't know if I can see the hospital. That's where I have spent many a time on my placements. Could be there, don't know. But you can see the Worcestershire Beacon and North Hill from the hospital library, and that's a place where I've spent well too many unpleasant hours sat reading. So from this time I'm going to be looking at it from the other way, which is much better, because I often look out that window wishing I was up here. So great. Swing around a sec. Let's come up here a sec, up onto this rocky bit. Did pick out the Radnor Hills actually, Radnor Forest. Yeah, over there, right in the distance. Can't see it too well, but yeah, take my word for it, they're over there. Nice, okay. There's the target. See you in a sec. Just swinging around the eastern side of the ridge and using these trees here, or bushes, to just keep myself out of the wind. Some nice pockets of sunshine though. Down to just a base layer and t-shirt, so that's quite good. Didn't expect that today. That was the start point, just to the bottom of that one. So come quite a long way. And that there's the obelisk that marks the very end of the Malvern's Ridge. Not sure how long this walk is, I think about 8 miles. So not bad, there and back that is. But my 12-year-old cousin Elle, she did a 10-mile orienteering hike in the Cotswold and Malvern. So that was pretty impressive. But I think her condition's better than mine. Just on a steep bit now, and at the top of there, hopefully we'll get a little bit of a view of where, of the summit of where we're aiming for. See you in a sec. Right, just come up to the false summit of the Worcestershire Beacon. Lovely view. Interesting thing up here. Which is that way. The nearest high point you'll get to is the Ural Mountains in Russia. And it's true if you think about it, because you go over East Anglia and the Midlands, which is flat, North Sea, then Netherlands and Germany, Poland, and then the new Russian states like Belarus, Latvia, and then you go through Russia to Moscow, sort of sort of along the Operation Barbarossa trail, really. Not that that is a walking trail, I don't think it'd be a bloody long one if it was. From World War II, yeah, and then that goes to the Urals in Russia, so yeah, quite an interesting fact. But if you go due west, just show you this, that's the OS sort of cairn up there, and this is the old Victorian cairn. Let's walk up to that. And this was set for Queen Victoria when she came to visit, I think. Let's have a look. Pretty cool. Very windy. Let's give you a panorama. The nearest point westward is Hay Bluff in the Brecon Beacons, which is only about 25 miles away, so less interesting fact. It's North Hill, which marks the end of the ridge. Look at that. That shows you what to look for. Really nice summit. Nice. Let's see it a bit. Right, the final summit in the chain. It's going up to the North Hill. Swinging across. Drop down quite a bit because that's the Worcestershire Beacon summit up there. That's where I was about 20 minutes ago or so. So yeah, it's going to be blinking windy up there. So. Yeah, I'll show you when I'm at the top. See you in a sec. Here we are. North Hill summit. Quite steep that bit. Probably the most remote, windiest place in the mountain. There's again. Well, summit. Sky. Great, well that's it from Malvern Hills, Worcestershire. Really enjoyed it, and we'll catch you again soon. See ya. Thought I'd show you this on the way down. That's the Hay Bluff there in the distance, that sloping ridge, and look at this sky. Really beautiful. Thought that was worth a look. So I've got to walk to the end of this ridge all the way to there. I might go up there actually if it's not dark. Go and check out that's the Herefordshire Beacon, the Iron Age hill fort. Might check that out. So I lied when it said it might be the end, but we'll see how it goes in a bit. Just show you the sky again on the way back. Really beautiful. That's where I come from. Really nice evening. Well, it's a lovely evening on the way back. Wind's dropped to almost nothing. Look at this. Look at that sunset. Really beautiful. Sunset over the Severn Valley in Wales. Really nice. Can't car park's down by there, which is the Malvern Hills Hotel and Resort. And I might go up, I think I'm going to try and go up here, up to the hill fort, because I think I've got just enough light. So still a bit of a way to go. Catch you in a sec. Well, it's dusk now, lovely evening. Little reservoir down there. I'm just climbing up to the top of the Herefordshire Beacon, or the British camp, the hill fort. All these little plateaus and steep steps. It's quite a bit of a climb, especially when you're a little bit tired. I'll hopefully get the sunset when I'm at the top. See you in a bit. Here I am. Eerie sort of place. Funny. Sort of sunrise over the Brecon Beacons. Yeah, lovely. Eastern Castle over there. There it is. Yeah, lovely. That's it really. That's definitely the end today, because the light's going to go soon. That's the Worcestershire Beacon up there, so been a long walk today actually, good for a bit of training. Lovely sunset, pretty cold actually, enjoyed it anyway. It was good, quite, you know, not too challenging but good for fitness.